Hello, and thanks again for visiting my website. I'd like to explain the Coalition Government's proposals to alter the inflation index they use to uprate pensions, which is going to change from RPI, which is the retail price index, to CPI, which is the consumer price index. Now, I realise that many people are concerned that the CPI will not result in as large an increase as the RPI. Well, the government believes that CPI provides a more appropriate measure of pension indexation than RPI. The CPI uses a methodology that takes better account of consumer behaviour in response to price increases. And with this in mind, the government believes that it is right to use that particular index to uprate state pensions, public and social security benefits, and that CPI is a more appropriate measure of the changes of cost of living of pensioners in particular, and those on benefits, than RPI. I mean, you might be surprised to learn, as I was, that RPI excludes the spending patterns of the very poorest pensioners. They are the people who we should be most concerned about. Now, I'd like to reassure you that the government wants to help all pensioners, particularly the poorest, who rely most on state pension. The Coalition Government has restored the earnings link for the basic state pension as from this April, and has in addition introduced what is called a triple guarantee, that pensions are going to be raised in line with either earnings or prices, or 2.5%, whichever happens to be the highest at that time. And I think that is something that I personally have been fighting for many years, and I'm delighted that at last a government has actually achieved something rather than just talk about achieving something. Now, the government estimates that relinking the basic state pension with earnings will mean a typical person retiring this year will receive an additional £15,000 in extra basic state pension over the lifetime of their retirement. And I think that that is a welcome improvement in our basic state pension. In terms of private pensions, I've had a number of people contact me with concerns about their own private pensions. Can I say that the government's attitude with regard to the indexation of private pensions is that they won't dictate to private pension suppliers what the indexation should be. That will be entirely up to the private pension providers to decide how they want to index link any increases in private pensions. So with those hopefully reassurances, I'd like to say once again thank you for visiting my website, and I hope that's been of some help to you. Thanks very much.